Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we have bought a second one of the web pack, which is going to contain 20 Cody Rhodes cards. It's going to contain the Cody Rhodes face mask, and it's going to have a 20% chance at pulling the Dashing Cody Rhodes card. And there is the Cody Rhodes Dashing mask. We're going to screenshot that. And the real reason we're buying this is because we wanted the 20 additional Cody Rhodes. It also gives you 500 credits, which is nice, because we are running a little bit low on credits. And we've got 10 rare to draft picks as well from this. My goodness, this is not going particularly well for us. We still have 4 left. Okay, we'll try the bottom left. This one? I can't believe we managed to get every single one apart from the actual rare to draft pick itself. Unbelievable. But we're going to hold off on those for just now, because as you can see, we are only 9 Cody Rhodes away from completion. So what we're going to do is, well, first of all, we're going to get our free bonus pack, which is a 5% chance at pulling the People's Championship belt. See if this contains any Cody Rhodes among them. Looks like we didn't get particularly lucky. We did get a rare to draft pick though, so we're going to get to see what that last card was. Oh my goodness, we got it. Wow, what a shocking surprise. Oh, it's a Soul Ruka. That's actually a pro. That's actually a very, very good one. Let's try it up at the top. And let's try the bottom right this time. Okay, so the Soul Ruka is actually good. We're going to keep hold of that. That's going to be a pro for us. And we've got the Soul Ruka surfboard that will help with that, which is also very, very cool to see. So we're only 9 away from getting the Cody Rhodes. We've only got 22 hours and 10 minutes left to do it. But what we're going to do is we're going to play Real Turn, we're going to play Foley's Files, we're going to play Ring Smash, we're going to play Lights Out. We're going to see if we get lucky enough to pull any Cody Rhodes from among any of those. And then if we don't, if we still need all 10, then we are going to grab this one that costs 750, which contains 10 Cody Rhodes. Or if we get a few of them, we've got this one that costs 450 that contains 5 Cody Rhodes. So we've got a couple of different options, but as you can see, we're at 551 of the 500 that we're supposed to have. So we are going to train up some cards here. We're going to start with Raquel Rodriguez. We're going to lock down our second Cody Rhodes mask. That is our second one. And again, the reason that I bought that is because, well, we did need the 20 Cody Rhodes. Let's see, 84. Let's see how that does for us. How close are we? Only an hour away. So let's go for something a little bit smaller. Yeah, we'll go with Papa Shango and the metal. There we are. That is done. And now we're going to train up our Soul Ruka, get her up to level 100. Unfortunately, we don't need the Seth Rollins because our right arrows are actually doing incredibly well right now. There you can see them. That we don't even need this fortified 3 Gunter because our Ricky Saints, Jey Uso, John Cena, and John Cena are all stronger than him. We don't need the Solo Sikoa either, so that's actually pretty crazy. We are doing incredibly well when it comes to right arrows. So Soul Ruka, we're going to level her up. We're going to get rid of the dual Seth Rollins. Let's see what 88 levels does. That is her complete. And the very last dual card we have to train up is Manager Mr. Stone. Which, well, we might as well. Now we're going to keep those Codys because we can trade those in, and we will do so. So our next place is to go into Wrestlemania Forever. We've got quite a few here. Actually, before we do, let's go ahead and play Real Turn. We're only going to play it for free. Whatever it gives us is just what we're going to accept. Because we've already got The Rock, we've already completed Wrestlemania Forever. Well, we've got some super coins at least. This might be the last spin. Wow, well, we're going to claim and exit with just our super coins. We got 50 super coins from among that and didn't get anything else. Let's go ahead and play Foley's Fouls. Last time we did this, we got an F1 John Cena. Oh my goodness, I thought that was a brown chicken. Yeah, that's my own hubris, accidentally attacking a pigeon. There we go, I think that was perfect. Again, I still swear that there's a few that I'm pressing there that just aren't counting. Okay, we got 233, which is the maximum reward. Let's see if we can get anything cool from this one. I wonder if getting old school Stardust counts towards our Cody Rhodes. It doesn't matter, we didn't pull any there, I don't think. Okay, now Ring Smasher I don't think lets us. Yep, that's the one that it refuses to, but we can do Lights Out. Okay, we start off with Batista. Then Dave Deacon Batista himself. And we're going to claim an exit there. I'm just going to skip this one. We did get a Cody Rhodes though, that is good. That is one. Looks like it was just the one though, my goodness. Okay, it is now time for us to trade in some of our cards. And for that one, we are going to use a Legion. And we're just going to keep trading in cards here till we run out of cards to trade in. Or we run out of supports. Because each one of these gives us a chance at pulling the Nikki Cross or pulling the Uncle Howdy. I like that we're up to 278,000, which is a crazy and shocking amount. Oh, we got the Nikki ASH. That's the Nikki Cross. We finally got her. I'm going to screenshot that one as well. That is very cool. That's the Nikki Cross. That's the first time we've pulled it. So it certainly is well worth doing these. And it just goes to show that it doesn't matter how much the points you get are, because that was a pretty low scoring one. And it still gave us the Nikki Cross. And we are really running low on these now. I end up caving and decide to use the guitar eventually. And then we're down to just 2 cards. We're still at 527, so my goodness, we've got quite a bit to get rid of here. We can make the Pro Ultimate Warrior. Let's see how that goes. Up to level 82. Still has a little bit of ways to go. Actually, 5 levels might be enough. Okay, 21 minutes. We can just use something a little bit smaller. I think if we do something like that, that should be enough. And next up is going to be Nikki Cross. Well, let's just see what we can make pros of. Okay, so that appears to be it. I mean, we can use the Catalog Pro here, but we're not spending 300 super coins on that. Certainly not. So let's go ahead and train these cards to our Nikki ASH. We'll leave those 2 for just now. And we also have a bunch of equipment that we need to get rid of as well. This will probably be more than enough, if I'm honest. There we go, we're at 497. We have just a little bit further to go. Yep, that is fine. So we should now be able to do Ring Smasher, which we're again going to just do entirely for free here. Okay, it's still going. Now we're going to try just over here. We'll try up here. Let's try this one. Go for this one. Okay, that's our X. So we are going to claim and exit now. Just make sure there's no other green ones. And yes, we'll claim and exit now. And we also got 2 rare to draft picks as well. Okay, we tried the corners, didn't help. And we'll keep hold of those. Let's go into Wrestlemania Forever and we'll trade in those cards. Oh no, we've only got 3 here, my goodness. That isn't going to be enough. But now let's look at our quest. We still need 9 Cody Rhodes cards. So at this point, we are going to buy this one for 450 credits. Oh no, this one only contains 5. Nope. It's the 750 credit one we need to buy that contains 10 Cody Rhodes. And this will guarantee that we get our Pro Dashing Cody Rhodes. It also gives us a 10% chance to get an F1. But 10% chance is pretty low. We're going to go ahead and buy this. And there we go. With those Cody Rhodes, we have completed the card collector, which means that we can now claim. And there we have the Pro Dashing Cody Rhodes as well. So we're going to lock that down, and once we get that trained up, we'll get to see what the Pro animation looks like from there as well. We also have Hype Train. So let's give this a try as well. So we'll put 6 and 7 up to the top one. That's going to give us 13. We're going to put 7 in the second one. So I think a 6 is enough, yes. So 19 is what we're trying to get to. We can get to 18 or 19, but if we put in 2 7s, that's going to be too much. So we'll swap out, we'll separate the 6 and the 7s here. And let's see what we can draw into. Yeah, unfortunately there's no way to go around it. One of these is going to be overhyped, and there's nothing we can do about that. So we just have to accept it. That we're just going to take 4. And then we'll claim our reward here. We did get an old school Booker T card out of that one. And there we are. So let's go into Wrestlemania Forever. I think we've got some cards here to trade in once again. Now we are very much beginning to run out of cards. I think it's actually better for us to use this one now. Then we've only got 3 left, which we can just train away. So there we are. So WrestleMania Forever ends in 5 days and 21 hours. So that's how long you have left to try and get your final boss, your People's Champion himself, if you haven't already managed to grab one. I already have. And it's also the last 5 days to try and win your Pro Flip cards from Lights Out, Ring Smasher, and Foley's Fouls, as well as Real Turn as well. Real Turn gives you the Bailey, and also gives you the People's Championship. Foley's Fouls gives you the John Cena and the Raquel Rodriguez. Ring Smasher gives you the JBL and the Bull Rope. And Lights Out gives you the Damian Priest and the Lily. Does Ring Smasher give you the JBL? Let me check this. No, it gives you the Triple H. It gives you the Triple H, not the JBL. Yes, that's right. The Triple H, the Bull Rope unlocks the JBL, but it's the Triple H card that you get from Ring Smasher. So that is how that works out. But yes, there we are. There we go. And there's 14 days left on the Battle Pass as well. So if you have got yourself your Stone Cold Steve Austin, that's how long you have left before that disappears as well. So with that said, folks, I think I am now going to focus on proing a couple of cards. I'm going to try and focus on proing the Axiom. We're going to pro our Cody Rhodes. We're going to pro our Charlotte Flairs and our Soul Rukas. And then, once I do that, I think we are going to look at campaign mode and see about taking down Randy Orton and getting that final reward of Rey Mysterio, which we have 14 days and 20 hours left according to this clock timer. So, only 633 people have done it so far. That really surprised me. I thought a lot more people would have done it, but I think we are certainly on path to finishing campaign mode off right now. But I'm going to pro up those cards first of all, and then I'm going to work on campaign mode, and we'll maybe make that into a live stream when we are going to try and take down the Randy Orton to get that Rey Mysterio card. So that is it for this little video, folks, and I really hope you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.